You'll probably find this very hard to believe, but my angel brother is going to fight for the world's championship.
You might find it hard to believe.
I do.
Well, actually, I've done an awful lot of fighting in college, and that's why my angel assignment is to help this old-time fight manager find his first world champion.
When you were a fighter, Tommy, what division did you fight in?
42nd Infantry.
What's the biggest fight you could remember?
World War II.
I mean in college. Now, why don't you tell everybody the biggest fight you had in college?
Well, the biggest fight I had in college actually was outside of the ring. See, there was this bully that was always bullying me around and shoving me around and ridiculing me. And finally, I got fed right up to here. And I shot a sharp left and crossed with a smashing right and whammo.
What happened?
She never bothered me again.
Are you fast on your feet?
Am I fast on my feet?
Well, are you fast? Now, what is that?
Karaoke.
Karaoke? Mm-hmm. Why don't you just get in there and slug it out?
Well, I wouldn't want to antagonize anybody, Dickie. You get some of those guys mad, they'll smash you right in the mouth.
You're a pretty smart angel.
Well, I'm smart about fighting on account of all the ancient gladiators we got up there. You know, we got them from old Rome. They weren't too nimble on their feet.
They couldn't do the karaoke.
That's right, they couldn't do the karaoke because they'd sick the lions. They'd sick lions on these gladiators, and that's why we have so many gladiators. And many's the time the scorekeeper would holler out across the arena, "Lions 1, oh, gladiators nothing. Lions 2, oh, gladiators nothing. Lions, what's the matter, oh, gladiators?"
Wait a minute, what does this Roman gladiator business have to do with your angel assignment of becoming a fighter?
Nothing. It's just an interesting footnote in history as we wandered.
Oh, I give up.
I only wish my opponents would quit that easy.
Tonight you'll meet two brothers who just happen to be us. Though Tom is slightly different, a problem we will now discuss. My brother Tom was lost at sea without his water wings, and now he is an angel, and he tries to do amazing things.
That's right, brother Dick, it's no trick if you see lots of different faces that look a lot like me.
An angel on a visit to his brother here below can cause a lot of trouble.
There's miracles that start, but they always come apart.
On the Smothers Brothers Show,
There's miracles that start, but they always come apart.
on the Smothers Brothers Show. Still don't know how you got Pop Hardy to take you on.
Well, you know what I told him? I told him I was Kid Smothers and I'd won 7 fights in Australia. Ralph, my angel supervisor, got me the clippings.
And he believed you?
Well, what really cinched is when I did my little trick with a punching bag. Now watch.
How'd you do that?
I was in my angel guidebook to hand-to-hand combat. But I wouldn't use it in a ring. It wouldn't be fair.
Now, don't go destroying our equipment, son.
Oh, hi there, Pop Hardy. This is Dick. Used to be an old sparring partner of mine.
How are you?
How are you? Hope you don't mind my looking in. Want to see how Tommy worked out?
Well, with his reputation, he should do fine over here. Uh-oh. You got those bandages up high enough. Good stiff body punch and you'd break your wrist.
Oh, I'm a jawbreaker. I never hit a man below the chin.
7 fights, 7 knockouts.
All I ask is that my fighters train right. I like to have them up before the birds. You know what they do then?
Rob their nest?
4 miles of road work, then an hour on the light bag, an hour of calisthenics, an hour of shadow boxing, and then...
Breakfast?
No, not quite. You know, it takes a lot of hard work to be a champion.
You've never had a champ, have you, Pop?
Not yet. But I haven't given up hope. Well, it's been nice meeting you. Better start your shadow boxing, Tommy.
Okay, Pop. Get on my shadow, Dick.
All right, boys, time.
Wow, that's some fighter. Look at the way he moves.
Do you know who that is?
One of Pop's boys?
No, that's Smasher Williams, world's welterweight champion.
Wow.
Managed by Joey Saxon.
Who's that?
Big man in the rackets.
My paper would like to know who the champ is training for, Mr. Saxon.
What kind of a question is that?
Well, he's beaten all the contenders.
Well, you can just let your readers know there'll be a new contender.
A manufactured one?
Beat it.
You want I should lean on him, boss?
No, Wilbur, you don't lean on him. We're now legitimate sportsmen. We achieve the same ends another way.
Like how?
Like we lean on his boss. What I need is a good, new, clean boy. One who's above suspicion.
Right.
Yeah, we fix a few fights for the sucker without his knowledge, of course, and we build him a reputation.
Right.
Once he's a draw, we get him a title match and throw him in with the smasher.
Right. I said right, boss.
You didn't say it fast enough.
Right.
I gotta use one of Pop Hardy's boys. He's so clean, the press and the boxing commission will never suspect a thing.
Right.
No, Marco, you don't say right. Wilbur says right.
Right.
Yeah, with Hardy's reputation as an honest manager, we'll win ourselves a bundle.
Hey, how about Tiger Esposito? He's one of Pop Hardy's boys.
Yeah, Tiger couldn't knock out his own mother.
Maybe not, but he could beat her on points.
Now, what the fans want is a fresh new face. A contender who...
How about that?
Who's that kid working out on the light bag?
Oh, that's Kid Smothers. He's one of Pop Hardy's boys.
Bring him.
He's an unknown.
Bring him.
He ain't got a punch, boss.
1, 2... All right, time. Hey, champ. Listen, I want to play a little gag on Pop Hardy. I'm going to send one of his boys in to spar with you. The moment he hits you, take a dive.
Take a dive.
That's what I said.
Okay, Mr. Saxon. Here's the kid, boss. You want to see me, Mr. Saxon?
Yeah, kid, I was watching you work out. You handle yourself like a real pro. How'd you like to go around with the champ?
Well, he looks like a nice enough guy, but I don't know him well enough to go around with him.
No, just go around in the ring. No rough stuff.
Well, that might be fun.
Tommy, you think you should?
Why don't you leave him alone? He'll be all right.
I won't mark him up. I promise.
What's Tommy doing in there?
Saxon wants him to spar with a champ.
Oh, he'll get slaughtered. Relax, Pop. Smasher won't hurt him. It's just a friendly workout.
Now what's he doing?
The karaoke.
Tommy, you know what you've done.
Just a lucky punch. He can't take it.
That's great. What punch knocked him out?
It was a right cross. It's my sneaky punch.
Sneaky punch? Why a sneaky punch?
Because I throw it with my left hand.
Trade secret?
If you like.
Tell me, were all your fights in Australia this short?
Well, it's, I don't like long engagement.
All right, boys. All right. That's all for now.
I wanna
No, that's all for now. I don't want the kid to catch cold. Come back tomorrow, boys. We'll be glad to answer all your questions. Well, looks like I finally got him. The champion I've always wanted.
Well, Pop, either you have it or you don't got it.
Better get some rest, Tommy. Tomorrow we start grooming you for the title.
Okie doke, Pop.
See you later, Pop. Tommy, you can't let Pop go through with this. You're no fighter.
Oh, yeah? Well, I just knocked out the champion of the world. Whammo with a smashing right cross.
Well, that was a lucky punch.
Lucky it wasn't my left. My right is thunder, but my left is lightning.
The champ has speed, Tommy. He's got much more experience than you'll ever hope to have.
Yeah, well, can that beat thunder and lightning? Thunder and lightning are the elemental forces of nature. How could I possibly lose?
Okay. Just go take your shower. Tomorrow you start training.
That's right. Come on, thunder. Come on, lightning.
Wilbur,
You call me, boss?
we got our contender, right?
Right.
Now, all I need are 8 guys to fall down in front of Smothers and make it look good.
Where do I get him?
Well, but when Hannibal needed 3,000 elephants to cross the Alps, his supply sergeant didn't say, where do I get them?
He got him.
When Lawrence of Arabia needed 1,000 camels, his Arab chieftain didn't say, where do I get them?
He got him.
Get me 8 guys to fall down in front of Smothers.
You got him.
What do you got in mind?
How about Ziggy Dalton?
Will he take a dive in the first?
The money's right. He'll fall down during the weigh-in.
Say, what about Slugger Burke? What's he been doing recently?
He cut up a boy pretty bad in Toledo last week. Busted a kid's ribs in Philly.
Has he got a police record?
That is his police record. In the ring, he's a slob.
Well, get him. But don't let Pop Hardy know I'm involved or he won't touch the fight.
I think I got the hang of it.
What do you got your feet up there for?
Coasting downhill. Next week, Pop's gonna get me a real rope.
Now, you're sure you're finished packing?
All set.
You got everything you need?
Of course I got everything I need. You think I'm some kind of baby or something?
No, I don't, but just check, Tommy. Let's check, make sure.
It's gonna make you happy, I will.
Okay. What a mess. Now, how could you make sure you got anything in a mess like this?
Let me see. I got everything.
How about your razor?
Forgot my razor.
You need any shaving cream?
Yeah, I need some shaving cream. Thank you.
You gonna brush your teeth? Toothbrush? How about a little toothpaste?
Yeah, that'll help too.
You might need a pair of socks.
Yeah, well, that does it. I guess.
No. I think you might need your shorts.
Guess that does it.
Mm-hmm. About it, huh? How about a key? Now, before you go, Tommy, there's one thing I want to warn you about.
Yeah?
You're going to be traveling all by yourself in a lot of strange cities.
Yeah.
Now, in each town, there's one hotel that's a real wild place. They've got drinking. They've got gambling.
Oh, shame.
Shame, you're right. And you know what you're going to do when you reach that town?
Find a hotel.
Now, have a good trip.
Okay, see you around.
Tom,
Yeah?
suitcase.
Can't forget that.
Well, have a good trip, Slugger.
Hey, Pop, nice of you to come down.
Well, I didn't have much choice. Must be awfully important to drag me away from my boy on the night of his most important fight.
Oh, I just wanted to discuss a little business with you.
You and I have nothing to discuss, Saxon. Look, my boy's waiting for me in his dressing room. He's got a championship fight in 2 hours, remember?
That's what I want to talk to you about. I want your boy to throw that fight. Take a little dive.
Well, you're out of your head. You know I'd never stand for a thing like that.
Oh, come on now, Pop. Wouldn't it be better to have your boy lie down quietly on schedule rather than get chopped into little pieces by the smasher?
Don't be too sure what'll happen. Smothers has knocked out 8 good boys, you know.
Yeah, 8 of my boys.
Your boys? What are you talking about?
Bring him in, Wilbur. You know Ziggy Dalton and Clarence Dukes? Boys, tell Pop here what happened the night before the Smothers fight.
Mr. Saxon paid me 5 hog clams to take a dive in the first round.
He paid me 1,000.
Hey, wait a minute. How come he got 500 more than me?
He's a better fighter than you are.
We both lost. We both took a dive in the first. What makes him a better fighter than me?
He falls down better than you.
Thanks, boss.
Okay, you two out.
I don't think it's fair. I done my job. I expect to get paid the going rate.
1, 2. How do you like that? That's gratitude. You know, a month before he signed with me, that Palooka couldn't get a fight. Now he's had 5 dives in 1 month.
You fixed all those fights. So you could build up Smothers' reputation before you fed him to the champ.
Yeah, you could put it that way.
And now you want Tommy to take a dive, just for insurance.
Oh, Pop, you're right on your toes.
Well, I hate to spoil your plans, but I'm not going to let my boy go into the ring tonight.
Are you ready to take the beating instead?
If that's the way it has to be.
Hey, Dickie, listen to this. Thunder and lightning will strike once more. The smasher must go down in 4. Pretty good, huh?
Tommy, how can you write poetry at a time like this?
You know, a lot of fighters today are poets. Can you imagine what a great champ Robert Frost would have been if he'd had a right cross?
I'm worried, Tommy. You know, the champ can really hurt you.
Come on, Dickie. My right hand's dynamite.
I thought you said it was thunder.
Oh, yeah, that's right, thunder.
Hey, by the way, Tommy, how come I've never seen you use your left hand?
Well, I never have a chance, Dickie. In fact, in my last fight, the guy went down when we shook hands. You're too nervous anyway, Dickie. You're nervous before the fight. You ought to relax. Sit down, write a little clever poetry and stuff. Oh, if it isn't my angel supervisor, Ralph. Hi there. Oh, yeah, I expect to give Pop Hardy his champion in 4 rounds tonight. Oh, yeah, by the way, what are the odds up there? I'm sorry, I forgot there's no off-track betting. Yeah, well, thanks for calling me and wishing me luck, Ralph. Yeah, bye, Ralph. Hey, wasn't that considerate, Ralph, to call and wish me luck? Please, my baby. Please don't go in the ring. Please, my baby. Don't go in the ring for your mama, Rocco. Please don't. But I'm not a Rocco. Sorry. I must have gone in the wrong dressing. Good luck. Unless you fight on my rock.
Hi, kid.
Hey, Pop, where you been? It's just about fight time.
I had a long talk with Joey Saxon. You're not going in that ring tonight.
What's wrong?
You know those 8 fights Tommy won?
I remember. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Fixed. All of them were fixed.
I don't believe that. I'm a ferocious tiger.
You know, Saxon was just building you up. And tonight he wants you to take a dive.
Dive? I'm not going to take any dive. He's going to put this tiger in his tank.
Tommy, you've got to listen to him. That champ's going to murder you.
He's right.
Oh, yeah? I've got to go out there. I owe it to that bloodthirsty crowd. I owe it to that promoter, to the gamblers, to the bookies. And I owe it most of all to those 8 guys who took dives from me. I want them not to think that they dove in vain.
Now, Tommy, you got to listen.
I owe it to that. You know who else I owe it to? Who? That little old lady, Rocca's mother.
Smasher will slaughter you.
Don't you understand, Pop? I was born in the slums. Squalor and filth were my constant companions. This is my one chance to fight my way out of the slums.
Tommy, you were raised in a residential section of Kansas City.
This is my one chance to fight my way out of the residential section of Kansas City.
If I thought there was a chance in the world.
Pop, let me tell you a story. 50 years ago, the world's heavyweight champion was making a tour of the West. And his manager offered $100 to anybody get in the ring and beat him. Well, you know, my grandfather was in that crowd that night. And he'd never been in a ring before, but he wasn't afraid. And he climbed into that ring.
And your grandfather beat him?
The heavyweight champion of the world? You crazy?
Don't try to laugh me out of this thing. There isn't enough money in the world to get me to let you go in that ring tonight.
Pop, when I come back in that door again, I'm going to be the welterweight champion of the world. Wrong door. Come on, Dickie. This won't take long.
Knocked out in 11 seconds of the first round.
Took longer than I expected.
Oh. For a minute there, I thought you were playing a harp with the angels.
No, I'm not in the band.
Good fight, Tommy, while it lasted.
I'm sorry I didn't give you the champ you always wanted, Pop.
Maybe you did, Tommy. The way you went in there and tried to win, maybe in a way you did give me a champ.
We're from the boxing commissioner's office, Mr. Hardy.
I know who you are.
Did you see the fight tonight?
I didn't see the punch that knocked you out.
Neither did I.
You men aren't your business, are you?
I'm sorry, Pop. I'm afraid we're going to have to hold up your boy's purse.
Why carry a wallet? Let's serious, Tommy. Why are you going to hold up his purse?
The kid scored 8 straight knockouts, didn't he?
In the first round.
And then suddenly in the title bout, you get knocked out in 11 seconds of round 1. How do you count for that? Now, wait a minute. If you think that
I can explain everything. Dickie, go out and bring Mr. Saxon in here, would you?
What for?
I got a secret punch I want you. Just bring him in, please. Would you? You gentlemen come in here for just a minute. Into each life little rain must fall. The rain stopped.
I hope you know what you're doing.
So do we.
So do I.
Hi, kid.
I get
Your friend back there told me you wanted to see me.
Yes, Mr. Saxon. I just wanted to tell you that I appreciate what you did for me.
Oh, forget it. Say, it wasn't too bad a fight. A little short, maybe, but every second packed with drama.
Yeah. Well, Pop told me what you did for my career, and, well, I appreciate it.
Oh, it was nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Fixing 8 fights is nothing at all.
Well, I like a good boy. Why shouldn't I fix 8 fights for you?
You mean you did it just for me?
Oh, I fixed plenty of fights before. 6 here, 8 there.
I'm sorry, I can't hear you. I got a cauliflower ear that's deaf.
I said I fixed plenty of fights before. 6 here, 8 there.
How many?
6 here, 8 there.
Well, that's pretty smart of you. Not letting Pop and I know that you fixed all my fights.
Yeah, well, I knew Pop would never stand for it.
Well, if it isn't our favorite ex-fight manager.
What are you doing here?
Listening to your confession,
Who's confessing anything?
you've not only fixed your last fight, you've managed your last fighter.
Take your hands off me. 1, 2, 3.
What do we do now, boss?
I don't know. I never got the 3 before.
Come on, you get out of here. Come on.
All right, it's guys like you. We're killing the fight game.
That secret punch of yours, Tommy, sure gave them what they deserved.
Yeah. But I didn't give Pop his champion.
Yeah, winning isn't everything, Tommy.
Well, maybe not, but the world loves a winner. After all those fights I won, my dressing room was full of reporters. There's not a single reporter here tonight.
All right, fellas. Pop, looks like I'm going to need a new manager to handle me. Would you be interested?
Would I? I'm his manager, and before you make any deal...
One side pushover.
Who you calling a pushover? Thanks, Pop.
Fellas, I got an announcement to make. You know, Pop Hardy's the only honest manager I've met in this business. He was even willing to take a beating tonight just to spare this boy some punishment.
Who's
I'm going to ask him to manage me. I hope he accepts.
With pleasure.
Fellas, I'd like to make a statement. I'd like to make a statement. Since Pop Hardy's got his champion, I've decided... Hey, fellas, I'd like to make a statement. Come on back, I'd like to make my statement. You listen to his statement. I get a clear state of war. There's a state of war exists between me and anybody who can hear me.
Well, looks like Pop Hardy's got his champ.
Yeah, he's happy as a kid with a new toy.
Here. Your job's done, Tommy. What are you doing here at the gym?
Well, I asked Pop Hardy if I could work out because you know that physical fitness is one of our most precious possessions.
I'm with you there.
Hey, can you do 20 push-ups?
Sure.
Well, every mature American male should be able to do 20 push-ups.
Can you?
Well, I'm not exactly a mature American male.
You gonna use that bag all day?
Tommy's just working out.
Move over, punk.
You shouldn't push people around like that. There's plenty other punching bags you could use.
Yeah, I like this one. So get out or I'll use you for a punching bag.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
You know what you just did?
I hit him with the left hook.
You just knocked out Terry Malone, the light heavyweight champion. Hey, wait, come back here. I can make you a champion.
Tareyton's got a charcoal tip and a white one, too. Together they improve Tareyton's fine tobacco taste. Smoke Tareyton.
The Smothers Brothers Show has been brought to you by the American Tobacco Company, makers of Tareyton, the charcoal tip cigarette with the taste worth fighting for.